we're going to check out Sophie Cunningham. A lot of content has rolled out involving her arrival to the Indiana Fever and to the facility today, including a little snippet where she's looking at her locker, looking at her uniform. We're going to check this out.
Sophie Cunningham just showed up to the Indiana Fever like a character from an action movie, ready to shake things up and take the spotlight. But the first thing she says, it's not the usual "I'm happy to be here" speech. Is she already stirring up drama? Is Caitlin Clark about to make a new best friend or a new rival? Get ready, this is about to get exciting.
Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana, and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game. Bye.
I learned a lot out there, but now I'm ready to move on to something bigger, something better, and have a lot of really great players around me to, seriously go win a championship.
How impactful will it be for you and your family to be back here in the Midwest, something that Caitlin had as well, and within driving distance for everyone, right?
I love it. My roots are here in the Midwest, and just to be closer to home. My sister is married and has a kid, has another one on the way, and family is everything to me. I have a really great support system, and you better believe I've already had over 100, 200 people reach out, "Hey, how do we get season tickets?" I was like, I have no idea. I just got traded 2 hours ago.
Sophie Cunningham has officially arrived in Indiana, and Fever fans are already seeing what she's all about. After joining the team in the off-season, the former Phoenix Mercury guard was spotted at her first training session, working hard and getting to know her new teammates. Known for her toughness, shooting skills, and competitive drive, this is just the start of an exciting new chapter in her career.
I know a lot of folks were excited to see Sophie Cunningham introduced by the Indiana Fever. Well, it finally happened. And let's just say Sophie is just as excited as the fans are, it seems. She's pretty pumped about joining the Indiana Fever. Who wouldn't be, of course? And it's kind of like, yeah, duh. You get to go to the Fever show. You get your games broadcast everywhere, sold out. Play with Caitlin Clark, chance to win a championship, shown love all over the place. It's a pretty good situation.
Cunningham's arrival in Indiana has generated a lot of excitement as she joins a Fever team that has seen big changes in recent seasons. With the franchise now building around young star Caitlin Clark, along with key players like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, Cunningham's veteran experience and sharpshooting could be just what the team needs to take their game to the next level. Her ability to spread the floor, hit three-pointers, and bring high energy fits perfectly with what the Fever need as they aim to become a playoff contender.
I'm just excited, but to be honest, I think when you have a group that can let go of the egos and you're really just here to win and work hard, I think that's the best type of group, and you're all willing to do the dirty work, and I think that's what I'm most excited about. That's my bread and butter right there, is outwork your opponents and have fun doing it.
Watching Cunningham take the court at Indiana's practice facility for the first time was a moment that marked a fresh start, not just for her but for the Fever organization as a whole. In recent seasons, Indiana has struggled to find its identity and consistency. However, with the addition of talented players like Caitlin Clark and now the grit of Cunningham, the team is building a strong core that could help turn things around.
Entering the locker room, and just a forewarning, this is not a lot of basketball talk video. This is just a lot of fun, Sophie Cunningham has arrived team talk. And if you listen closely, you do hear the voice of none other than Caitlin Clark laughing in the background.
Oh gosh, this is the first time I've seen my jersey. Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again.
During her time in Phoenix, Cunningham earned a reputation as a fierce competitor. Whether it was hitting clutch shots, getting under opponents' skin with her aggressive play, or stepping up in big moments, she played with a confidence that made her a fan favorite. Now, Indiana fans are hoping to see that same passion lead to success with the Fever. One of the key things Cunningham brings to Indiana is her experience. While she may not be the most seasoned veteran in the league, she has played in important games, competed in the postseason, and learned from some of the best. Having someone like her alongside young stars like Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston could help speed up the team's development. Cunningham's leadership will be vital, especially as the Fever face a season with higher expectations after adding a generational talent like Clark.
There have been some of maybe your initial conversations with the coaching staff as they maybe discuss what this season could be like both for the team and for you?
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Stephanie White, and I'm not kidding. We, in college, we played, she coached against me and whatnot, and so we've known each other for quite a long time, and since I've been in the league, I was like, hey, when are you going to coach me? You know, like it was always just kind of a running joke, and it's been one for the past like 3 or 4 years. And so it to finally all kind of come together just at the right time. I'm stoked. I think she's a heck of a coach. I love her offense. I love her approach to games and her approach to her players and the relationship she has with.
Beyond her skills on the court, Cunningham's personality and energy could make her a key presence in the locker room. She's known for being outspoken, confident, and willing to do the hard work that doesn't always show up in the stats. Every successful team needs players like her, ones who bring intensity every day, whether it's during games or practices. As she settles into her new role with the Fever, Cunningham has the chance to carve out a meaningful position on a team that's looking to make a big impact in the WNBA. If her first training session is any indication, she's more than ready to take on the challenge. Sophie Cunningham has finally spoken about her move to the Indiana Fever, and she couldn't be more excited. After spending 5 seasons with the Phoenix Mercury, the fiery guard forward is embracing a fresh start in Indiana, and her enthusiasm is clear. Speaking about the trade for the first time, Cunningham called it a perfect opportunity to grow her game and be part of something special.
Yeah, you guys will learn that if I'm not in the gym, I'm normally by the pool. And so I was actually poolside when I found out. And, you know, there's a lot of emotions just because I have been out there for so long. But to be honest, my original thought was like, oh, heck yeah. Like, we're about to go win a championship. Like, that's exactly where my mind went. And like I said, it's all about the people. It's about the culture. I learned a lot out there, but now I'm ready to move on to something bigger, something better, and have a lot of really great players around me to, you know, seriously go win.
During her introduction, Cunningham radiated energy, flashing her signature smile as she spoke about joining a young, dynamic Fever squad with Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell already in place. Cunningham's toughness and shooting ability make her a valuable addition to the team. She expressed her excitement to bring leadership, grit, and a winning mentality to the Fever. After years of playing alongside veterans like Diana Taurasi, Cunningham now has the opportunity to help shape the Fever's rising core. She acknowledged that leaving Phoenix was a challenge but made it clear that she's fully committed to Indiana. Her excitement, confidence, and team-first attitude show she's ready for this new chapter, and judging by her beaming smile, she's exactly where she wants to be.
Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again. Oh!
That's great. That's great. Like she's a rookie all over again. I heard Cece laughing at the end, so I guess Caitlin Clark's in the room.
Caitlin Clark has quickly become one of the biggest targets in the WNBA. Since she started playing, opponents have tried to rough her up and make her life harder. We've seen players take cheap shots at her, try to intimidate her, and play extra physical. That's why the Indiana Fever needs someone who will protect their star player, and that's where Sophie Cunningham comes in. Sophie is exactly the type of player who thrives on intensity. She plays with a chip on her shoulder, isn't afraid to get in opponents' faces, and has a reputation for being one of the toughest players in the league. Even more important, she has already said how much she admires Caitlin Clark, so she wouldn't just be protecting her because it's her job, she'd be doing it out of respect and a desire to protect Caitlin. Right now, Indiana doesn't have a player like that. The Fever is young, talented, and full of potential, but they lack someone with that gritty, no-nonsense attitude who will step up when things get physical. In the NBA, we've seen players like Draymond Green, Patrick Beverley, and Udonis Haslem take on this enforcer role. The WNBA has had tough players too, like Cheryl Ford, Rebecca Brunson, and Diana Taurasi when she's in one of her moods. Every great team needs someone like that,